the work going?
There have been a few incidents that slowed us down. Some terrorists tried to sabotage the excavation, but everything's going smoothly now.
We don't have much time left, you know. And as far as your other research is concerned?
The Shadow Line site's perfect. We're carrying out a number of experiments, and we're sure we'll get a result that will solve all of our problems.
I hope so. Don't expect me to keep backing you without one.
Marco, what the fuck are you doing here?
And you, Roy? What the fuck are you doing here? That's it, huh? I was right. You went back to your masters. But you won't stop me from finishing my fight.
You didn't get enough when your HQ was attacked? You're insane, Marco. This place is teeming with technomancers. What do you think you can do?
Kill that bastard Dowser. He betrayed us all. Even if I have to die to kill him, I'll have helped Aurora.
I can't let you do that. Sorry, Marco.
Any news? Did you infiltrate the Technomancers?
I found documents and overheard a conversation with your, friend. Seems that they're building a shadow line and the site is being used for experiments. Your friend sure was intrigued by it. Sounded like it was a question of life or death.
Experiments? What does that mean? You didn't find out anything else?
There was also a small group of resistance fighters there. I had to kill their leader. He didn't give me a choice. He wanted to kill the Dowser.
Kill Wisdom? You have to admit they have balls. Or had, anyway. But you did well. As long as we don't know exactly what's behind all of this, Wisdom must be kept alive. There has to be a way to make him see reason again. And they stop you from finding out more?
The only thing I found out was where the shadow line they were talking about is. It's not far from here.
All right. Go there and find out what the Technomancers are up to, and why Wisdom is so interested. What do you want to know?
This entire investigation started with the idea that the Dowser was being manipulated, but it kinda looks like he's actually behind everything.
The fact that he's behind part of the Technomancer's actions doesn't mean he isn't being manipulated. And even if it weren't the case, it would surprise me because I know him rather well. It isn't a reason to turn a blind eye. My duty to Aurora comes first, before my duty to my friend. The guild is my life, Roy. If I had to kill Wisdom and all of the Technomancers to save it, I wouldn't hesitate.
I'm going. Later.
Hey! Hey, please! Please, get us out of here. They're doing terrible things. They use us for tests, expose us to the sun. Some of us have even been operated on. If we stay here, we'll die. Or worse. Help us. We haven't done anything to deserve any of this. I was just in the militia. Okay, I demonstrated against the Technomancers, but that's all.
Calm down. I'll get you out, all of you, but I can't break the door down. Do you know who has the key?
A Technomancer, of course. Their leader here, I think. He's really powerful and heartless.
How horrible. When the General finds out what's happening here, he'll be furious. I wonder why the Technomancers are doing it. You're one of them.
I got nothing in common with them, and I don't understand it any better than you. Some of the Technomancers are just sorcerers' apprentices, but there must be some reason we're missing. How'd you end up here?
It was just after the demonstration. I thought things were okay. I didn't have any trouble, and the leaders of militia were arrested. Then one morning, Source Security showed up at my place. They arrested my wife and me, and took us here. She died after they did horrible things to her.
What'd they do to you, exactly?
I was lucky, in a way. They only put me out in the sun a few times so far. I thought I was gonna die, and I'm covered with blisters, but that's nothing compared to what they did to some of the others. They feed us strange things, disgusting water, pieces of flesh that looks human. Some people had mutant parts transplanted onto them. Most of those people died. They also made the women get pregnant by mutants. We never saw them again. Please, get us out of this hell.
I don't really understand the point of all that. Looks like they were trying to get the people to mutate.
Any idea what's making them do this?
How could I possibly know what those madmen are thinking? They aren't human anymore.
You may have heard something.
Nothing. Just the screams of my friends. And that's more than I wanted to hear, believe me.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
What are you doing here? You have any idea how important the research you're interfering with is?
Research based on the horrible experiments carried out on Aurora's citizens.
I recognize you now. You were at the source when I was a child. Still so sure you're on the right side, huh? That you're always right? Still so full of yourself over your abilities, I guess. But I'll teach you. I'll show you your place.
Just us now.
Roy, please, don't kill him.
Why should I spare this son of a bitch? You see what he did here? What he's up to? You think the General would let him live?
I don't care about the General and what he'd do. He's my brother, Roy. He's all I've got left. I stayed with the General so I could keep an eye on him from a distance. Please.
Just because he's important to you, I won't kill him. But he better explain all the awful things going on around here and never come back to the source again.
Yes, he'll tell everything, then go. Thank you, Roy. I won't forget this.
My sister. I didn't even know I had one, and here she comes and helps me. How fortunate.
Generosity, shut up. I am saving your life, so show a bit of gratitude. Tell us what's going on here.
If that's what you want, we're carrying out experiments for Wisdom, our beloved Dowser. He wanted us to find a way to stop a mutation. That's all I know. Now, here, the key to the cells. I guess the only thing left for me now is exile. So long, devotion.
Do you have the key? Please hurry, some of us need help.
Here, I finally have the key. Take it and free your comrades.
Thanks. Thank you so much. You saved our lives.
Hey, you're back. Seeing you're a pretty nice guy, for you it's cheaper. Want to see my merchandise?
Any interesting rumors?
Seems there was an attempt to sabotage the Technomancer's worksite. Had to be the Resistance. But they couldn't pull it off. Somebody stopped them. Still strange, considering nobody's allowed to go on the worksite.
Any interesting rumors?
Seems the Technomancers wanted to snare the Resistance and failed. They're not too happy about it and are telling everyone they were set up. But from my point of view, it's just finding an excuse for screwing up. Hey, you're back. Seeing you're a pretty nice guy, for you it's cheaper. Want to see my merchandise?
Any interesting rumors?
Some of the guards say someone got into the Technomancer's HQ. Nobody knows who it was, but it's still a pretty amazing story, right? Anyway, everybody's talking about it. Wasn't often you heard people laughing at the Technomancers like they've been doing lately.
Show me what you have to sell.
With pleasure.